get it, bro. You still stay with your pops, homie. Suspect, you still stay with your pops, respectfully.
Alright, in this video, we're gonna watch Sharp and Almighty Suspect go at another heated back and forth. They have some pretty classic back and forths. And, you know, if this was like a boxing match or you know, mixed martial arts, you know, if I'm holding a judge's scorecard right now, Sharp, you know, he was losing in the early rounds, but he's starting to make a comeback. But let's see why I say that right here.
Here, let's pull this video up.
Welcome back, by the way.
Thank you, Icon.
Me and you have a viral piece of content together. Positivity.
We can.
No, we already got one. The one where you introduced me to Neon.
Neon, we sure do.
What's up?
And Neon pressed me.
So funny.
Yeah,
Oh shit, we're doing this. You guys are ruthless.
come on, man.
Oh man.
Some weird ass story. Get on your game, bro. Don't make me expose you for real. Cause there's multiple bitches that have done it that I know you've been around. Stop doing me, dog. I haven't even done you. You stay at home, my nigga. You should be more trying to worry about getting the fuck out of there. I can never. Stop talking about me, homie. I can't even respect that shit.
Alright, so Hellcat and Almighty Suspect are gonna react to Sharp's reaction to Hellcat smashing Sharp's unwanted cup, right? But what's important here for this video is what Suspect is about to say in what's supposed to be the response to the video that they just watched, because it's going to end up triggering Sharp later as he's responding to what we're about to watch right now.
First of all, you got rhinestones on your glasses, bitch ass. You look like a bisexual 2008 body dancer. Talk you mean, bro? Stop playing with me. You got a picnic shirt on. What the fuck is you talking about? I'll go back to the Jay-Z watch again, you poor ass.
Now, I'm not going to talk for too long yet, but I just have to stop Suspect right there and say that he's the last person that should be talking about anybody's fashion choices when this grown-ass man has pulled up to work, aka No Jumper, you know, a freaking podcast that's broadcast to literally millions of people, with this whole Badussi out and on the seat for what? For how long has this been going on? You want to talk about fashion? Yeah, no. This is like Flacco talking about weight loss. You might want to just sit this one out.
What are you talking about? On my mama. What are you talking about, bro? If I didn't send Hellcat to do nothing,
What?
you broke bitch ass.
Like I ain't a boss.
You know where the fuck I be at every week. Come get at me, pussy. What you talking about with your Deal LaVille haircut? What you talking about? You got a Rugrats haircut. No shit.
Now I gotta stop him again. Suspect, again, talking about hair. Now, Suspect's a good roaster. I'll give him that. But, brother, you went viral pretty recently for being pretty bald. You don't even have to go and get a haircut. There's no hairline intact for them to line up. So to talk about a who's like twice your age that has more hair than you's hair, and to our knowledge has not gone to Turkey like Adam and, you know, various other people that work in this office that sign your checks, the nigga got better hair than you. Pause. But like when you go viral on someone else's platform outside of No Jumper for getting roasted by a YN for being bald, again, you might want to find something else to roast, brother. Cause the roast back, if Sharp even cared enough to roast, you know, he's an old school nigga. He ain't really even trying to roast like that. He's not a funny person like that. He's funny without trying. So it's like, what? Why is Doug talking?
Flip back and forth. You do this shit, your shit flip. What the fuck is you talking about? Stop talking to me,
That
bro.
is so
What you
fucking
mention
funny,
me for?
man.
This is crazy. I
That
didn't
is-
have nothing to do with what you and Hellcat beefing with.
Get
You
him.
think I can
I'm
control
not-
her grown
First
ass?
of all, I'm not beefing. I will not.
Nigga talking about no car. What did you talking about? I picked you up from the airport every time you landed here. When I pulled up with my brand new Benz, Josh, which we all seen, I pull it with the brand new Uwap. He was mad as he ain't congratulated nothing. He parked his old shit right in front of mine. I said, yeah, you see my new shit? He said,
Hold
ain't
on.
hating ass nigga. You been like that, bro.
All right, Josh, go to 107. It's a couple more timestamps where I
Man, that is
Now the no card thing that's been rumored. That's been a roasting point for about 4 months now, 5 months, and this is the first time Suspect has acknowledged that. So he might have finally thought of a good enough lie, but Sharp's gonna try to debunk that whole car situation in a minute. But let's get to that.
funny. Hold on, man. Let me get my shit off. The talking about me managing him. He broke. Sharp is fucking broke, bro. His moissanite has got in his bloodstream, and he is not thinking correctly. I have not seen this video, but I am gladly gonna respond to all this bullshit that this nigga playing. He playing with the wrong.
Now, Kathy does have some custom G-Shocks and things like that, and she might have a nice watch or two that's above the G-Shock class. But I'm gonna keep it all the way real. Now, maybe this is my California bias coming out, but you can't really try to go band for band with a nigga that lives on the West Coast, has lived on the West Coast his whole life. Now Sharp claims to have gone, all over the country, on his grizzle, on his grind, right? But at the end of the day, the place where he always comes back to is the West Coast. So just speaking on West Coast economics, it's a known fact that a West Coast minimum wage is a life of luxury in the South and in the Midwest even. So what are we talking about here? You saying he has moistenites? That's neither here nor there, because nobody's about to pull up and do the diamond tester, and even then, you could be lab grown, this and that. The price of flexing diamonds in 2025 is crazy. The value of diamonds are going down because of the popularity of lab grown diamonds, which is just a more economical, friendly, and morally friendly way of manufacturing diamonds. So it's kind of it's slave mentality, really. To the only thing you have to say is Sharp is poor. I'm not comfortable with anybody that's living in the South. If your house isn't $1 million or more, I'm not comfortable with you calling somebody that lives in the West Coast poor. Because I don't know, maybe they just need to show, show the real estate portfolios or something. If your portfolio ain't equaling the same value as his, it don't matter. His rent is probably double what your mortgage is in the South, over there in Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the people in the South. I got family from the South and all that. I'm not trying to shit on the South at all. I fuck with the South. I've always fucked with the music, the culture, the food, all that. But what we're not gonna do is act like it's not easier living. One of the main appeals to living in the South is that it is easier living than living in a major city such as New York, Los Angeles. Dago is still, San Diego is one of the most expensive places in the world to live. I haven't done the research on this one, but it's probably top 20 in the world, if not top 10 in the world to live. We up there with Dubai and shit. Over here in Southern California? Shit, Northern California, the Bay. It costs more to live in the worst neighborhood in Oakland than it does to live in the best neighborhood in Arkansas, would be my assumption. Or damn near the same, where it's like, nigga, you rather live in East Oakland, or would you rather live in whatever the middle class, we won't say nicest area in Arkansas, but middle class area in Arkansas, it's probably about the same price. So it's not really the argument that you think it is.
Look at them low ass ceilings. Look at them little ass ceilings. Boy, you ain't got no motherfucking money. You got pimple wars with chocolate in the motherfucker. They ain't value that shit. All that bullshit that you talking about, nigga, you can't take none of that shit in the bank.
Okay, what do you mean we got low ceilings?
He got crystals on his glasses. Nigga, these are real motherfucking Cartiers. I spent thousands for these. My motherfucking jeweler tagged me. These big pointers in these. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, them is actual buffs. That's buffalo horns.
Yeah.
Look at the side of his shit.
With these on.
Those are called buffalo horns. Look at this. That's where niggas call them buffs for. You feel me? It's buffalo horn. You get what I'm saying?
And look, man, I'm not really even trying to. Everybody thinks that it's about, like I'm beefing about a bitch, about a girl. It's not about that, bro. You hear me? All I'm saying is, nigga, you know you been hoish. You been a hoe ass nigga. All right? And I caught you being a hoe ass. I really thought that we was friends. I thought we was cool. Right?
You're sitting next to the person that infamously went on back on Fig and said, I ain't friends with none of you. I'm just clocking in and clocking out. It's just a job. That was Suspect who was yelling that on back on Fig after his hairline got exposed on that joint. Now, I had a thought while this clip was playing though. As Kathy continues to try to essentially lead with money. Now, as far as the standards for men on the internet the past, I don't know, decade or so, leading with money is an L, is it not? If you're leading with money, you're asking to catch a L some point down the line with said female that you're trying to get, right? And that's exactly what Hellcat is doing. That's exactly what Kathy is doing. So if Hellcat, also known as Kathy, is, identifies as a stud or whatever, so you're a masculine female, right? So if you're a masculine female, is it not an L to be your main thing that you're saying, the main thing that gets you girls, that makes you compete with someone else that gets girls is, look at all my jewelry. My jewelry is better than that nigga's jewelry, and I got more money than that nigga. So even if that's true, this is still an L. You're basically DJ Academics. You're DJ Academics sitting in his room saying, I got more money than all these rap niggas, blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, DJ Academics, every time he starts talking about his dating life, he looks like a big fat loser because he's dated some of the most notorious village bicycles known to mankind. Like, in the history books of village bicycles, Academics has put on at least 2 or 3 when it comes to fame. One of which was such a skeezball that she got her own podcast on No Jumper that had to be canceled because the backlash from said podcast was too heavy for even Adam 22, Adam 16, Adam C-U-C-K. It was too much for him to handle from one of Academics' conquest. Sit and think about that for a second. Now, what else I was sitting and thinking about is this. If Hellcat basically identifies as a man, right? So, Drewski, his whole thing with the Could Have Been House and now Could Have Been Love. Now, Diddy never had a dating show, but Could Have Been Records, that show is a direct spinoff, a direct parody of Making the Band, right? So if you're just ripping that off, what's one of Drewski's main jokes that comes from the whole Could Have Been Records saga, which was a legendary little run on YouTube. I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited for season 2 of that. I haven't finished Could Have Been Love. It ain't hitting quite the same as the record joint. But point is, Drewski on Could Have Been Records decided to come out to the world as a stud lover.
Stud love. A little bit of stud love.
Stud love. That's the new hashtag, right? That's his new bit. Long form bit. He's dragging it out. It's been about a year now. He's still dragging that out. So if stud love is the new thing, let's break down what stud love really means. Drewski about to catch a crazy stray here, but he set himself up for this. So, Drew Diddy is basically saying, okay, so Diddy, hold on, let's pump the brakes. One more thing to establish here before I drop this little theory, or really it's a breakdown. Diddy started getting into the legal troubles around the same time that Could Have Been Records or Could Have Been House, whatever it was called, was darn near done with the airing. It was already filmed and they dropped the pre-recorded, every week, every other week, whatever the release schedule was. About halfway through season 1 of the record house, where you're trying to find the next person for his label, Diddy starts getting into the indictment issues, right? Feds raid his house, all that shit, right? Now, what's the correlation here? Diddy allegedly would make seemingly straight men, or at least closeted men, but really to the world, seemingly straight men, dudes that got girlfriends, dudes that have had a published dating history with these different females and whatnot. He was allegedly making them do, you know what I mean, nasty things behind the scenes that were not straight, allegedly, right? So what is Drewski's bit? To mirror that element, if you're gonna parody Puff correctly, calling him Puff is nasty word, pause. Because that's short for Puff Daddy. But how did Drew Diddy, the biggest Puff, Mrs. Puff himself, how did he decide to parody that aspect or that dynamic in what it must have been like to be auditioning for Diddy on the joint, on Making the Band? Stud Love. Studs seemingly only want to date women. They only want to date feminine women. But how far are you willing to go for this fame and money? And really just a little bit of money, because, you know, they're going to put you on a wild split. It's going to be a 90-10 because, what? Because I put you on. Didn't nobody ever hear you before? That's darn near a direct quote from both shows. More so the Drewski joint, though, right? But anyway, spinning back to Big Puff himself, Drewski, it's crazy he's getting this straight. But Stud Love, you take something that's masculine, you turn it feminine. Same dynamic as what allegedly was really happening behind the scenes of Making the Band, of the whole record label and all that. Now, anyways, let's get back to the show. But I just had to drop those thoughts in here real quick.
Everything was cool, but you secretly been hating on me for no reason. I don't have any reason to hate on him. I don't care what car he drives, what clothes he wears, what diamonds he... Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Sharp is damn near null and void to me. I just came back to the West Coast to give everybody a little bit of dignity, and I talked about it while I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, hey, I'm not mad at no motherfucking Sharp, and I'm not beefing with Sharp. I can't beef with a broke ass nigga. I can't do nothing with that. The thing that I'm saying is, if that's my partner, talk to me, because that's how us get set up and killed later on in life. By doing a lot of whole shit, backdoor shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to hold information that you should really be telling somebody if you with them. I thought we was cool. I'm not a pimp. You feel me? I'm not a pimp. I love and I love to give it. I love to receive it. You feel me? Shit, come on, man. Cause I understand you a whole ass. It's the Morrisonite that's in your bloodstream that's making you make wrong decisions.
Did I forget?
Yeah, look, man. I don't know what this gay ass be talking about, bro. He be killing me with this shit, bro. Hold up. He said my claim to fame is Kelpie? When I came up here, I had 50 million streams on Apple Music. What the fuck are you talking about? That's my claim to fame? Yeah, I was at Rolling Louds, nigga. Everybody here knew who I was way before I ever touched No Jumper.
Now, so something else dawned on me real quick before we let Suspect say his piece. And I'm about to have to shit on what he just said a little bit too. But just a little bit. I'm not going full on, you know what I mean? Not yet. Now, this may seem like a sharp glazed video, but it's really not. If you go down my history of videos, you can see that I've made at least, it's 2 or 3, I don't remember right now, 2 or 3 videos that are being critical of Sharp or even siding with Suspect. I would view this series, this Sharp versus Suspect thing, like a boxing event or mixed martial arts, right? It's a scorecard. So round by round, we gonna judge who wins each round. Each of these videos, based off of my tone and based off of who I'm agreeing with roast or who I'm disagreeing with roast, that's how you kind of know how I judge that round. Now, whenever this saga is complete, that's when we can come to a final cumulative score, right? So just picture this like a boxing match. Like, they're gonna flash at the bottom, round 1 with the Suspect, round 2 with the Suspect. But then all of a sudden, round 3, OG started, you know, he started to that veteran ring presence started to shine through on some Mayweather shit. All of a sudden, old man Floyd done tied it up. It's now 2-2. We in round 4, it's 2-2. Round 5, we gonna see. But I'm gonna just say it now. The theme of this video obviously is that Sharp is gonna win this roast. But in order for y'all to understand why I scored the fight that way, we got to get to that. So let's let Suspect say his piece, and then we're going to get into Sharp talking from the comfort of his low ceiling apartment. But Suspect said two things before I let him talk, actually. He said two things, right? He said he had 50 million streams on streaming services. One, niggas be buying phone walls in China. I don't know if Suspect did that, but I know that's common practice. Two, Rolling Loud, I know niggas that got 2,000, 3,000 subs that, let's be honest, they don't got no type of following, right? No type of notoriety. They be posting their monthly listeners online and shit all the time. They done made it to Rolling Loud. There's all types of promotional stages and stuff where a big company will buy a stage, and it's like a way of giving back to the community to let niggas that ain't never gonna see the Rolling Loud stage on their own merit get their little photos off, hire a little videographer. You know, if they want to hire their own videographer out their own pocket, they could pay a nigga to come in and film their little performance at Rolling Loud, so they can say that they performed at Rolling Loud, so they can have the picture, the walkout video, and all that shit. Nigga, please. They letting niggas pay for play with that Rolling Loud shit, where it's like, yeah, you just got to buy a ticket and you know, find our shit. You get the backstage experience of our stage that's brought to you by, you know, whatever promoter, Happy Dad, this and that, whatever it is. And that's that. I don't know if Suspect did that. I don't care enough to look into when's the last time Suspect performed at Rolling Loud. But what I will say is, within this same week of news, Suspect was damn near begging the fucking somebody that knows the people that do Rolling Loud. He was like, "Yo, tell them to put a nigga on the bill." So it's like, come on, bro. As of right now, you ain't at no damn Rolling Loud, and you still dropping music consistently. So let's keep it in to keep it a stack. At the time that Suspect first got to No Jumper, I was still listening to music, rap music in particular, damn near every day. And I've never looked up an Almighty Suspect song or listened to an Almighty Suspect song until this year. And it was because I was watching a music stream and I was like, oh, you know what? I want to see more of his shit. He's not terrible. I'm not going to sit up here and say he's trash at rapping. He's definitely probably the best rapper out of all the co-hosts on No Jumper, other than Brick Baby. I actually rock with Brick Baby a little more musically than I do Suspect, because Brick Baby has versatility in his sound and all that. I haven't listened to enough of Suspect stuff to know for a fact that he's not versatile, but I've probably listened to about 10 songs and they all sound damn near the same. I'm gonna keep it real. They're good for what they are for his style of rap, but the facts are the facts. That's just what it is. Brick Baby can give you multiple sounds of different type of trap rap. He if he wants to, he can make a tape where every different trap rap sound is represented without any features. Like, Brick Baby's actually pretty dope. Free Brick, by the way. But yeah, anyways, let's let Suspect finish it up now, and then we're gonna get the Sharp, the P.
And I'm not going to even address.
From here.
I'm not going to address to say, Cat
Almighty
Daddy,
was before he came
Cat
on.
Daddy is your motherfucking that's helping you with your career right now. Bitch ass, go check my resume, hoe. I'm not even finna go through the bullshit. I bet you this, I got more than a cane crusher. I got more than a cane crusher.
Like, bro, there's so much mystery to your history, Doggy Bone. And you talking about, oh, the bitch in the DM. So what? You thought Jose is near not a no say. The bitch came up here with proof from voice messages of you. Talk about know what some bitch told you. What the fuck you talking about? You probably strip out the same place as the bitch with your gay stripper looking at. What you talking about, bro? You killed me, man. That shit is crazy, dog. This delusional than the bitch. Hey, that was me and Kat. I didn't even know that Kat was getting into it, bro. It was just the whole point of when they was getting into it, and I was like, see, that's the same thing this got into with me with. Bro, the sent me a video while he got two bitches in the backseat talking about me, and then you let the bitch in the backseat call me a bitch. If I'm your man's, right? This is way before me him getting into it publicly ever. None of this existed yet. You feel me? If you got two bitches in the back seat, one of them I had before. You feel me? The bitch paid for my flight to go there. I didn't want to go. I was working here. I don't want to go. Nigga, them be you playing taxi. Them bitches ain't giving you no money. You being a taxi driver to the awards. Nigga, them bitches not hoes. They ain't give you $1.
Man, look.
So that was my whole point. I'm not going. Hold on, let me finish. You feel me? So once it got to that point, right, the nigga sent me a video with the bitches in the back seat, and one of the bitches says to him, some bitch, you gonna send me a video, you supposed to be my bands, and you gonna let a bitch call me a bitch while you sending me a video to talk to me talking about I should have came with said bitch. What type of weird ass is you? I'm not, first of all, if I'm gonna address my mans, I'm gonna call his phone. I'm not gonna send no video with the bitches in the back seat like I'm finna, and you like 20 years older than me. Are you trying to like, you get what I'm saying? Like this what you gonna do to your, to call you like your family, your mans, and he 20 years your youth? And you got a bitch he done fucked with before in the backseat and then her friend. And then you call her and yeah, man, you know, I heard you had a ticket out here, P, and you need to, you know, you should have been out here. And you called me and said, yeah, you should have couch surfed. I would have let you sleep on my couch. And what the f you talking about, bitch ass nigga? I'm getting paid to be up here.
Yeah.
And you want me to take a week off to come couch surf with you and play taxi.
Basically have fun, basically.
What you talking about? So I got on that. Like, I'm not doing none of that. And we're you in this video, you niggas is hoes. Nigga. And I told him, nigga.
Hey, a P can't have
I want to
fun,
say
man.
I showed this to Josh. Am I tripping?
This dude suspect love telling us what he showed to Josh. Josh been on my close friends. I'm doing plenty of wild shit on my close friends. Brother, just because it's close friends and the public cannot see it does not mean that Facebook/Instagram/Meta is not archiving any and all posts that go to close friends, even if it's not illegal. It can be a close friends post of a birthday cake is still somewhere saved in the damn cloud that Mark Zuckerberg owns, and his ass is cooperating. He ain't Tim Cook. He ain't Steve Jobs. Mark Zuckerberg selling data to the feds for show. What you mean? You tripping? Now, I'm referencing some other shit, because he done went on a whole rant talking about, Flacco, I don't let you in my close friends because, you know, you might be cooperating one day. But Josh has seen all my close friends posts. He been the first one of my close friends. Even if Josh is not an informant, you're uploading shit to the close friends to so-called prove that you're a P. Anyways, though, suspect bringing up, again, like, the arguments that Kathy and Almighty are making are really L's. Like, if you really sit and think about it, it's not a dub to sit there and say, the big homie invited me. Basically say, you know I don't really have money to be getting no hotel. You offered me to stay on your couch, is what he just said. Meaning that he knows you don't got enough bread to get a hotel for the weekend. Talking about, I'm not gonna miss work. Why not, nigga? You can make what you gonna make at No Jumper. Allegedly $300 an episode, so you can make that door dashing in Vegas. You don't even gotta hit it on the slot machine or none of the. You don't even gotta gamble and hit that. You don't even gotta pick how many passing yards Patrick Mahomes gonna get that weekend. You could have got that, nigga, off the whip that allegedly you do not have. Now, speaking of whips, let's get into that, because Sharp's about to get into it for us, actually. And before we even get into that, I just want to start off Sharp's segment here with from his most recent live stream with a little flashback that maybe not everybody has checked out, because Comparator is a difficult podcaster to listen to sometimes. He's got a lot of energy. And this particular segment was right when Sharp arrived to the Talking Trash podcast. And this was right before Compa and Lush got back cool together. So they were talking about Lush in a way. And, you know, Lush drives an older Range Rover, or at least did at the time of this. And Sharp, he drives a nice Range Rover. I ain't gonna lie. He drives a very nice British... he drives a Trap Lord Ross mobile, and it's fly. I can't even cap. But let's check out this quick little clip from that, and then it's gonna go right into Sharp's most recent footage. So check it out.
Whoa, yeah, man. Yeah. The one and only. Come on.
Never fuck what we're talking about, man. The real in the building. You need to bring real back.
The real
Shit, not your fake.
Ooh, life after broke jumper is crazy, dog. Cause this one pulled up. I'm not gonna say what you pulled on. I'm like, damn, it's a spaceship.
No, I seen the rims.
Like,
I seen the rims. I was like, this is Sharp for sure. I just say Raider.
oh, shots. I'm like, hey, damn, what are you doing?
It feels good, man. Like, I feel free. I feel healthy. You know?
You look healthy.
Yeah, man.
You look better. You
I feel
shiny.
good. Yeah, I feel
That
good.
spaceship look better than Lush's spaceship that he just posted yesterday.
You know why Adam didn't invite me to that Kelpie interview? Because he knew he's like, well, fuck it. Let me invite somebody I don't gotta pay like that. See, I had to get paid off all that. He ain't want to break bread with me double time. Yeah, fucking right. I'm already about to bust the bag on the first one. You double me back for the second one? Yeah, right. That's putting entirely too much on me. Offense. You started offense, buddy. All because you couldn't live up to the hype that you say you was. What, because I put that shit to the test naturally? Didn't even know what I was doing. I'm just thinking I'm treating you like every other would treat me. Shot really covering the game.
Okay. So, well, first of all, the Sharp ASMR is wild. It's just whatever's in that cup with all that ice and cigarette, the sound that cigarette make when you puff it, like a real good puff when it's shit, or like I can only think of blunt crackles. I wasn't really a big cigarette smoker in my smoking days. Stay sober though. But look, so Sharp's Range Rover is cold. I ain't gonna lie, all custom. Keep that in mind for the bonus clip that's gonna play at the end of this. But right there, what he said Adam wanted to save some money, so he had you do the second Kelpie interview instead of the person that originally had the confrontation with bro. So that's one shots fired right there for sure. And then we also have Sharp talking about, it sounds like he's confirming the story of FaceTiming Almighty when he brings up the whole I was treating you like I would treat anybody in the game. And you must have got offended by that, which Almighty did confirm that he was offended by that with what he just said in the earlier part of this video. Basically said he called Sharp back and crashed out. Oh, so sorry, it wasn't FaceTime. He sent him a video. Oh, disrespectful old head. He sent him a video in the text message, and Almighty called him crashing out, saying, "Don't ever send me no shit like this again." Blah blah blah. That all sounds good when you yelling, but the loudest in the room isn't always right. Just because you yelling don't mean what you saying is right. When you really break down what he was yelling, you looking kind of crazy. Now, for the everyday working man, none of this shit matters. But since you claim to not be that, it looks like there's some flaws in what you've been portraying on these podcasts. Which, given the no jumper Rico and all that, it might be a good thing that you out here capping. You might want to just keep on with the cap, so they don't believe nothing that you say. You actually, if you're a no jumper host, you actually want a history of being a liar at this point.
Didn't fit your narrative, so you got a little upset. I get it, bro. You still stay with your pops, homie. Suspect, you still stay with your pops, respectfully. And you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you, homie. He the nigga with the name, not you. Your daddy got the name. Shit, like I got a name, bro. Shit, we been mashing. Like, however it go. Boy. I hate to have to do you like that, dog, but you just can't shut your mouth. Like, you just think you know everything. Talk about my glasses, my jewelry. I'm not you. Looked at me and talked about, oh, I got a job. Man, I don't know what you talking about, bro. The you got going on. That's why you ain't told nobody your real problem with me. I ain't never had no problem with you, nigga.
Hell no. Now I know when a nigga done listen to Dead Friends by Rich the Kid before getting on stream. Sharp was brewing all day probably, Got on stream 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Said, "Fuck it, I don't even care if people is awake right now." You know, got the neighbors knocking on the way. Hey. You don't care. This is his second crib. He came out here. He said, "You little niggas, my check bigger. Can't flex, nigga. Can't bet with you. Hell no." I'm just that's how that song "Dead Friends" started. That's just a classic to me. I don't care what the numbers. I don't care how many streams it's done. That's a classic. He told that nigga, "Shut up. You can't talk nothing about money." And that's exactly the type of energy Sharp is on right now. Shout out to Rich the Kid. I hope bro drops another hit out of nowhere. So I feel like he has potential to do so. But you know, he might be like a lot of people where they never even needed the money in the first place, or they got enough money, spent it right. But you know, this ain't about Rich the Kid. This ain't about Rich the Kid.
I try to make you step up to the plate like shit, nigga. I ain't gonna be looking out for you and keep doing shit. Man, yeah, right. You better step up, nigga, and get gamed. I keep people out of my business, bro. I'm not young like how you claim, even though you're a grown ass man. Nigga, shit, 27 is grown. There's no more kid shit.
27 years old, allegedly, and balding like a Spalding. Nigga, you got a basketball head. You're going bald, brother, and actually you might as well just let it go. Just cut it off. Stop eating Wendy's and Carl's Jr. every day and cut your hair off, get in shape. Because, you know, the bald niggas can get away with being bald as long as you buff. Look at David Goggins. He ain't worried about no fucking hair. That nigga running 20 miles a day. You might want to get on that instead of rolling 20 joints a day.
That mix. When nigga be like, well, you're this age and I'm this age. Nah, we was having shit. I knew niggas 21. There's right now that's younger than you. Having it like a mother. So what's your excuse? You got niggas that are young right now. I know niggas that are in the game right now. Really balling. Younger than you, bro. They're not saying their age and what they trying to compare to the next nigga. It's just either they own or they not. That's the problem, homie. You're a grown-ass man, bro. Ain't no more kid shit. Ain't no more kid shit, bro. Get over that shit. I'm tired of hearing that shit. Because you used to bust that shit all the time. Oh, you old ass. Man, I know niggas that's younger than you whooping the snot off your game. They respect me. They know where we come from. That shit crazy as fuck to me, homie. I'll never understand. Y'all allow that shit.
Alright, so believe it or not, that was just the warm-up to the roast. This is the best part to me. I was in the live chat as well as my boy, one of my influences in this YouTube shit, Big Chat Small World. He was in there too on the late night grind. I see you. Keep grinding. Oh, and by the way, last time I did a Sharp video, he did a Sharp video and went in even like got some shit where it's like his angle on it is dope. He said, "This is why Almighty's really mad," and showed a whole history that took place with the vlogs in No Jumper. Go check it out. Go check it out. It adds context to this, to what we're doing right now, and to the one from last week. I'm telling y'all, that video was hard. But yeah, so now the roast really gets good. This is what had me in the chat shook. I said, what? Wyatt Malibu is crazy. Yeah, cat's out the bag. Sharp's about to say the whole car history. He put up the car facts on Almighty Suspect and lets us know that the only consistent whip he ever seen him in was an old ass BMW and a white Chevy Malibu. Which is just bonkers to me. Now, for us hardworking normal folks, that's fine. But if you're riding around with two bust down Cartiers and the best whip you got, the most reliable whip you got is a damn Chevy Malibu, nigga, your priorities are in the dirt. Get your priorities together. Or as Sharp would say, get your weather together, because that is crazy. I know you don't have no priorities in your life other than getting high and apparently rapping and yelling at niggas from time to time. That's your only priority is driving a Chevy Malibu rolling some raw cones. You don't even roll up, nigga. You ain't even sealing your shit yourself. It's crazy. Like, but a white Chevy Malibu and 2 bust down Cardis? Hell no. Sell them watches and go get you a crib, bro. Get your priorities together. Like, this shit is damn near intervention. It ain't even a roast. It's an intervention. Like, come on. What are you doing? You work for No Jumper. No Jumper ain't paying, bro? Is No Jumper not paying him like that? Because you might as well quit then. If you ain't getting paid at least $1,000 an episode, suspect, just go on and give them niggas your walking papers tomorrow. I want to see it live on the shoot. If he gonna be on the Wednesday show or whatever, if they only want him on the music stream, that don't be making no money because they only get a couple hundred live viewers per episode for the most part. Just go on and walk because it's ruining your reputation. I was reading through bro's comments on like music videos and shit, and people like, Suspect could rap, but it's like the Meek Mill effect in a way, but in podcast form, where it's like the more we learn about this dude, the less you want to listen to his music, because when you do listen to it, it's just hard to take it serious because you just remember all the shit he does on podcasts. Meek Mill, he ruined his music with his Twitter fingers. Like, you just go on there and the fries in the pool, academics just put a microphone to what was already taking place with Twitter antics and shit.
Almighty, I remember I heard you with this clip. You was like, I used to pick this nigga up in my Benz from the airport. Liar. Boy, you picked me up 1, maybe 2 times. And let's be honest, dog, the airport's 5 minutes away from where we going. Thinking I'm flying in for interviews. Normally I drive. And you did not pick me up in no Benz, bro. You picked me up in an old-ass I-535 Beamer. Let's keep it a band. Let's keep it a buck. That was the car I seen you have the longest. After that, you had like a Malibu. You had that Benz, like you said, that Benz for like maybe 1 second. A split second. We never saw that car again. I don't know what the fuck you was doing with that. Why do you keep talking about me, dog? What's your obsession with me, my nigga? The pimps have Rolls Royce. If you was really young, I'm 27, you're 40. You don't know what I've had. You don't know anything about me, dog. Nothing. You see what I've shown you, and what I've shown you has been way more than what you've shown us. I mean, let's keep it a band. Let's keep it a buck. All the way across the board. Let's keep it a buck, bro. I've had way more than you've ever showed us. Talking about my glasses and talking about my Cartiers and talking about, oh, well, it was fake. These is real buffs. Like, you wear in the middle of the mall 2 for $15 glasses, dog. We don't even know what them yellow buff bitches you was wearing that was on your face. You stopped wearing them. Them shits had no name. Let's keep it a band. Stop talking about what niggas got on them, boy. You mad because I called you out on it a long time ago, dog, and a lot of call you out on it. You so mad at me, you won't even get yourself together. You just so quick to want to let's fight the world, or I'm going to get on him. Bro, you's a hater, my nigga. You're going to die a hater, homie. I can already tell, bro. Hopefully it's from old age. But you can't get that hate out your uterus. You can't. You can't get that hate out your uterus, bro. Like you're looking for it. Like, nah, this nigga's got him. You know where I'm at. You had the problem from the jump. You mad about a bitch too. That you couldn't go kick your feet up over there at the house when you wanted to. I knew about it all. And I still didn't roast you. You got me fucked up. So I told you to step up and pimp up, nigga. What is you talking about? You put it out like that. It sound like some telling shit to me. What do you mean? I just told you, get on your game. You keep trying to tell us some weird ass story, nigga. Get on your game, bro. Don't make me expose you for real. Because there's multiple bitches that have done it that I know you've been around. Stop doing me, dog. I haven't even done you. You stay at home, my nigga. You should be more trying to worry about getting the f out of there. I can never. Stop talking about me, homie. I can't even respect that shit with you no more. You show us nothing. You sit on the news. That's it, bro. Adam don't even sit with your narrow ass no more. You notice that? Know your game. Out of here, bro. Grow the fuck up. When do you get grown? We gotta wait till you're 35 to say you're a grown man? Keep using that age shit. Fuck out of here. This ain't popping it. This is the truth. You keep doing all this weird shit, homie. I don't say nothing about you. You go and coincide with somebody else, and then say, oh, well, I didn't say shit to her. Talk to her every day. Nigga, that's your manager. I know how you get down. You talk to that girl every day. Stop playing. That was driving a white Malibu. That's all I seen. That was the longest I seen him in with a car. Talk about me driving a Rolls Royce. Do you know? To me, Rolls Royces are to be driven in. You're supposed to be driven in them. You don't drive them.
And that's for sure a fact. I said the same exact thing in my video, my actual last upload about Flacco. Flacco being a potential super informant, allegedly, but shoot, you darn it don't even gotta say allegedly. He's out here in interviews bragging about it and shit. Go check that out if y'all got the time. But Rolls Royce, driving a Rolls Royce is crazy. I seen a picture recently of James Harden hopping out of a Rolls Royce coupe, but the Rolls Royce coupe is like, nigga, that shit's rare damn near, because the whole allure of Rolls Royce is that you're driven in it, not driving around yourself as the person driving it. So if you cannot afford to pay somebody a full livable salary to drive you in a Rolls Royce, and you don't got a Rolls Royce, that's a part of the flex. It means that you can afford a driver, plus you can afford this expensive ass whip that's expensive as hell to maintain. Come on now. So to sit up here and say, but that's what I mean, spinning all the way back to his manager, which, you know, you might want to find a better manager than Kathy, respectfully. Your manager is out here giving bad advice. She's cooked. She got a slave mentality. Talking about the only way I can tell if someone's rich, you know, you ain't rich off the game because you don't have a Rolls Royce. All the ones all I know is rich got a Rolls Royce. Isn't Sauce Walker a whole like rapper and shit? That nigga don't got a Rolls Royce off of street money. I don't think, you know, allegedly. And heal up, you know what I'm saying? RIP to that man that he, you know, his artist that lost his life and shit. But like what? If Rolls Royce is the standard for what being rich is, then a lot of people ain't rich. Because shoot, that you can go up to any like rich neighborhood in LA right now, there's still Toyota Camrys in the driveway and all that. And these is multi-million-dollar homes, $5 million price tag and up. Nigga, what? I done seen some shit. I done seen some cribs that got 98 random economy cars in the driveway, but it's a whole plantation in the middle of Southern California. Come on, fam. Super gated. You gotta drive 5 miles up a hill. You get through the gate and you still got another 10 miles to drive within the community, because every crib in this gated community is a plantation style home in the middle of California, not the South. That's rich. That's rich. I don't know what $1 million buys you in the South, but I know that the cheapest home and what I'm talking about was going for $8 million, and that was in like 2022, 23. I don't know about right now. Price is kind of high right now. So it might be a cool 10 mil. So you telling me that what makes somebody rich, we gonna take advice from what makes somebody rich from a person that has like a pretty modest looking home from what I've seen on Hellcat's like IG stories and shit. But I don't follow her like that. But I just seen that today she posted some shit that shows the interior. She was trying to show how high her ceilings are. But it's like, Kathy, there's little like normal ass 1,000 square foot, 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom homes that have those same exact high ceilings. That's not a flex. How many acres is your shit sitting on? Do you even have a 1 acre lot at all? Because a 1 acre 2 to 3 bedroom in California is damn near $1 million, whereas damn near $1 million or $1 million in Arkansas would probably get you a whole 5 bedroom or if not more, plus at least an acre of land and then some. You know what I'm saying? This is just estimates. I'm not about to look up the Arkansas housing market. Y'all can let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. And speaking of the comments, I'm not saying shit else on this video. Thank you for watching this far. Like, comment, and subscribe and all that stuff. Especially if you're an unsubscribed returning viewer or whatever. You know, like Milk be saying, because y'all do exist. I'm not going to call you a Gilligan if you don't subscribe, because I still appreciate the view at the end of the day. But you know, if you don't watch, let's say, if you don't watch 3 videos of mine in a row, and you've been entertained by all 3, and you'd have made it to this far in all 3, you might as well just subscribe, bro. What's it gonna do? It's not gonna hurt you to just hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want it on, if you got multiple YouTube accounts, just subscribe on a different account than mine. So when you want to watch this type of shit, you go to that account and cool. And then it don't mess up your music algorithm, your sports algorithm. That's how I do my shit. I be having multiple channels so that I could watch everything I want without one algorithm getting messed up. So, you know, either way though, appreciate you for watching, and I'll see y'all on the next one.
Boy, I've had cars, shit that you will never have in your life. Stop, man. Stop trying to press me, bro.
Yeah, man. Just trying to put this shit together, man. That's it. It's been years in the making, Jack. You dig what I'm saying?
What kind of wheels you got on here, fam?
Man, shit, Lexani's, man, nothing less, man. Come on, church, we ain't playing with nothing else, man. Them rail wall tires, man. Yeah, man, for you niggas wondering where they get them, man, yeah. Come holler at me. Fucking with them. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? It's true slab, man. This how you do it. Hold on. That's how you do it, church. You know something about it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all fresh interior, everything, man. Ain't nothing playing around here.
Torch red.
Yeah, man, torch red, man. Everything torch red with the black piping on the inside, man. You feel me? You know what I'm saying, man? You know, this is the last year, the Malibu Chevelles, man. You feel me? So I made sure, man, you know, I refabricated everything, man, you know, and put everything together for it, man, you know. So it's all the way legit, man. It's all the way official, man. Fresh carpet, all that shit, man. We don't play none of that shit. You feel me? These all around buckets, too, man. These modified, man. It's that rear shit. It's how you supposed to leave the slab, church. You dig what I'm saying, man? Everybody know me, man. It's sharp, Jack. I ain't been playing around here, man. You feel me? Summer's mine, winter too. You dig? Real talk, man. Yeah, man. Check the wheels out, man. Hey, man, that's without no springs. Nigga, they don't rub. It's power steering and everything, baby. Yeah, know that, man. You see how easy they turn?
Hey, come here, Sharp.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man.
These are HID lights, man.
I see that.
He thought he was in control. How wrong he was.